Hey there everyone, Mazarok here, and lo and behold, I go put out a Torghast solo video on how to do things literally yesterday. I had filmed it yesterday morning, edited it in the afternoon, put it out, and then I put it out. And in that time, there was actually a lot of hot fixes that occurred with major nerfs. So I had did my +4 and my +5 yesterday morning. I come back, I do +6 and 7. Both were way easier than the +4 and 5. Went back, I did the +8 solo demonology, and it was pretty much a cakewalk. There was a couple of floors that gave me a little bit of problems. The Tower Sentinels are still unpleasant if you don't have a lot of haste buffs, because there are some anima powers that can give you 20% haste stacking. But if you don't have that, the Tower Sentinels, if there's like 3 of them on a floor, minus 15% haste when you're already sitting at 18, minus 15 can really hurt. So just kind of keep those things in mind. Watch your pulls when you get on a floor, especially if you're soloing, if you're a clothy, if you're a tank, go right ahead, do whatever you want. Prop Paladin's going to have very little issues with this. But, you know, if you're a warlock or a mage or something, watch your pulls a little bit. I mean, you know, things still hit hard, but just be careful. On some of the floors, like the Rune Carver Colossus, the Death Speaker, and the Tower Sentinel, all like to be very chummy, apparently, and just kind of hang out in a little circle. So make sure you have major cooldowns ready for things like that. But really, I went through the list of Torghast nerfs. What was the 8th floor is now supposed to feel like the 6th. So there was a little bit of a squish that kind of happened in terms of difficulty, and they are a lot easier. I am eye level 194, and you also get more anima powers. Killing rares has a better chance to give you 3 anima powers instead of just the chance to give you 2. So there's now a better chance to get an option of 3. Really, I think it's fun, but I'm eye level 194, and I'm not having a problem with it. So when I start getting to eye level 200 plus, I think it's going to be way too easy. I still like a challenge in my game. That's why we like playing Mythic Pluses and things like that. But I understand the need to make it more accessible towards everyone. I just think they went a little bit too far in the wrong direction. I understand the nerfs, because soloing that was not easy. It was very difficult if you were not fully geared. I understand the reason for nerfs, and I'm happy for them. I feel like they just squeezed it back just a touch. A couple percent more in the upper direction would have been a little bit happier for me, but you get what you get. But really, in all honesty, Torghast is now super easy, super simple. Just watch your pulls, make sure you've got plenty of stuns, and like I said in my other videos, make sure that when you are picking a power, pick your power to deal with the end boss. Make sure it is good against single target and going to come up a lot. You know, I don't take the Maw Rats are instantly killed by fear unless it's the only one available to me. Anima powers do stack. For example, I'm a Necrolord. Whenever I use Decimating Bolt, I often get a power that gives me 15% critical strike and 15% critical strike damage increase for 12 seconds. That does stack. So if I get that 3 times, that'll be 45% increased critical strike and 45% critical strike damage. And then you combine that with like an epic power that gives you 4 demon bolts that are buffed up by your decimating bolt. With that critical strike chance, it starts to pile in. I have seen some big demon bolt damage occur and things like that. But really, with these nerfs, they are welcomed in my opinion. On almost every floor. There are some of them that were getting hotfixed today, but I think they were for hulls that weren't there yet. So next week and the week after, the ones that aren't on rotation. But I went through the upper reaches, and I went through fractured chambers, and I found them super easy. They were not difficult at all. They were pretty fun, and I did get some feedback as well. Hunter in my group went in, and he said he needed a party for the 8th. He just whack-a-mole the last one. The last bosses die crazy quick. On my +7, I think it lasted 4 seconds. Really, it's not So if you were afraid to go into Torghast without a group, try it out now. It is much easier, and it's much easier for you to maximize on your soul ash so you can get better legendaries and just kind of get that grind going and get it going quick. Because it's, legendaries matter. Just because you have them at 190 doesn't mean you can't get a 210, 225, or what, 235 I think is the last one? I don't know, I haven't gotten there yet. But yeah, go, have fun, solo Torghast. I stream on Twitch every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Come on by, check out the World of Warcraft. Sundays is a D&D actual play campaign. There is going to be a little break for the Christmas, so some of those days I will not be on. The D&D one will definitely be on break, because it's Christmas and you all deserve to spend time with your friends and family. Even in this COVID world, try and find a way. If not, get drunk on Zoom, have fun. Aside from that, I hope you guys are having a great one. Come on by, check it out, and see you soon.